YouTube, what's happening, everybody? I am back. Yes, I'm in the house with this. Yes, I'm in the house with this. I remind you, I did not soak everything in transmission fluid. Transmission gel is just the way to go as far as certain parts in here. So, just want to say to you guys who are not familiar with what's going on, I am building a heavy duty 4R75 transmission that will utilize a 32 3500 star range converter, brand new. And what I'm going to do is show you what's going on here because I had an issue with this. This is the first planetary that I bought, and I'm gonna just let you know what's going on with that. And then we have a overdrive band, heavy duty overdrive band, heavy duty reverse band. We have a couple of support rings, and then we have some washers for the stator pump to intermediate clutches and steels. We have two anti-rattle clips, basically, and a this is a ring gear to case uh, bearing. And I'm just going to show you the internals of the transmission. I'm going to disassemble the transmission as I just gotta. This is all I could use right now. I didn't have anything else that would properly use. So I used the old shear that I have, and like I say, everything is not dripping with transmission fluid because I use transmission gel. So I'm going to explain to you a couple of things about why I did this. And this, like I say, I didn't and can't show you a full video of me assembling it, but I can show you me taking it apart. And you can imagine putting it back together is the same way, as disassembling. So you can imagine if you, take the video, rewind it, you will see exactly how I put it together in a sense. There's so many other videos out there showing you how to put it together. And like I said, right now I don't have the right camera equipment and editing equipment to show you that. So I'm just going to show you what's going on. Now, this is the pump and stator, brand new seal, pump seal, brand new pump gasket. So as we take this off, and we set it over here, we have brand new seals and brand new seals. Um, Brand new intermediate piston on there. The gears are down in there. And then it has the pump seal, pump to case seal on there. Here we have our return spring, intermediate return spring, which goes something like that in there. And then let's get to the meat and gravy, the clutches and steels. And you have 4 of them. I'll just take them off all at once. Okay, I'll just explain to you. You have 4 of them in a bottom plate. So we can just simply, okay, remove those. And I did not soak these yet because I was simply trying to arrange, to make sure the case that the internals fit with each other without going into the case. So let me explain to you what's next. What's next is the mechanical diode and the reverse drum. Now let me remind you, the reverse Sun gear. You must spline this, the reverse, and the reverse sun gear, the reverse drum, and the sun gear must spline in this area right here in order for your pump to go down in the case correctly. And I'm gonna show you what might happen and what I experienced and then having to correct to make sure that it did fit in there right, because this definitely should fit down. You know, as you can see, it will move back and forth with there. So that is a key area, that if this is up any higher and in this area, you having problems. So let me go ahead and pull this off. And as you can see, new bushings, new everything. Everything's nice and clean. That's the reverse drum. I did not change any of the um, sealing rings or any of the seals. This one does not come with lip seals. I believe it's called square cuts. But as you can see, new bushings, new everything in there. The drum is still in pretty good condition. Now, this is the intermediate. This is the input shaft. Sorry about that. It has the solid rings on there. There is another type of ring called scarf cut. You can go look those up. Those have a cut, and those are a lot easier to put on than these. But these actually I found pretty easy to put on. These are the Sonex solid rings. And I want to also remind you guys is that when you buy one of these high-end expensive transmissions, they're not giving you this drum right here. This is a Ford Sonex drum. Usually they go for about 120, 130, 150 and up bucks. I found it for 90 bucks shipping, brand new Sonex box. Like I say, you just have to search for it. A lot of legitimate stores are on eBay. I know a lot of people criticize eBay, call them Fleabay and all this, but you can actually go find legitimate name in the box stuff, and they have stores, people who have actual online stores. You know, they can save a lot of shipping by doing online shopping nowadays, because that's supposedly the new thing. So one of the reasons that I state that you could mess up with those lips and putting them in here is because if this bearing, I accidentally installed it like this, which is wrong. You need to install it like that. And that's why I say I need to watch the video in order to make sure that it is proper. Next, you have the forward hub bearing in there. Okay. Then you have a reverse sun gear shell to forward bearing that goes under. And then you have the reverse sun gear shell. And then we get to the intermediate shaft. Then we come to our forward sun gear hub, sun gear shell or gear, forward sun gear. And then you have our two-piece bushing. This bushing, I do have another bushing that is a one-piece, but either bushing can work. The later models have the two-piece like this. The earlier models have the one-piece. So either one will work. I just put the two-piece on there. Then you have the center support, which was what I was waiting on. It came in. Let me show you. This is the center support I was waiting on. It has a stock bushing in there. As you can see, the bushing is not chewed up as the other bushing that I pulled out. So I simply bought this, 15 bucks. To get another bushing in would be 20 bucks. So I just simply bought this and said, hey, okay. Next would be the planetary. And let me explain to you what happened with the planetary right quick. As this was the planetary that I originally bought to replace the one that was rusted out and everything. It had new bushings and everything. But what happened was, for some reason, it froze up on me. I don't know why. See how this one just moves freely, and then come around to this one, same thing. You know, I just washed it, and I don't specifically know why it froze up on me. So, like I said, this is a 2000. I want to say a 2004 and up, but you can also use a 4R70, 2003 and down. They are the same thing. This one comes with a pretty decent bushing on it. Not really super concerned with it. Um, so I have little ridges in it, but I might knock this one out and then swap it over. So not a real big deal. Still a tight bushing on there, and otherwise it should work. And then next we have the direct drum. You have a hub. You have a hub, bushing, washer, bushing washer that will face down like that. And then you have your clutches and steels, plate, snap ring, return spring and piston, and everything in the bottom. And then you have your ring gear. This is a 24 lug, I want to say, ring gear. You have your new seals here. These are scarf cut. The other seals were definitely a little, I might be able to get them on now that I was able to get these seals on. Like I say, these are solid. These are scarf cut. I don't know if I can actually show you, but they actually got a slit in there, which makes them a lot easier to just simply open up a little bit and put them down on there. And then the output shaft has new rings on there. Up in there, I have one missing. So all that's there. And like I say, only thing left, and like I said, I'm just only showing you the internal, so you guys won't go, oh my goodness, this is a lot. I just want to show you the internals. So all the thing you left with is washers, which you can use the neutral. I've also seen the neutral and the red used, so it's up to you. I'm using the neutral. Your reverse band, overdrive band. You have your center support rings, and I forgot what the other ring is for. It's also a support which goes by one of your sensors. So this is just showing you the internals only. That way I don't confuse you guys. So I hope you guys see what I did. And these are the internals to the transmission. And yes, I'm in my living room. Trust me, that's why I say I don't have everything all slopping with oil. So just trying to show you guys this stuff, and that I've got progress going. And the part 2 will show you the case and the rest of the components to this transmission. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and know that, like I say, just because I'm not recording videos or posting every single day doesn't mean that I'm not accomplishing anything. So I feel real confident with what I'm doing. Hope you guys appreciate it. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Like I said, if you got any questions, shout them out to me. Any parts that you need, let me know. I'll, give you a place to get them. Thanks a lot, Crown Vic Nation. We out.